Hello, my beautiful, wonderful listeners. You are listening to an episode of An Extra Sip. I'm your host, Miriam Samaki. How are you guys doing on this Tuesday? Hopefully it's a Tuesday. I hope if you're listening to this on a Tuesday, it is literally by the miracle of God himself, because it has truly been a struggle, guys. Right now, I don't even know how loud I'm being. I can see the sound waves on the screen as I'm recording this, but I can't hear myself, so that's really weird. Oh, God, the people, I'm not saying the people at the media center, it's not their fault, but they just don't seem to know what mic I want, and I tried yesterday to get a microphone, and it didn't work, because apparently the computer said that they were in stock, but they weren't really in the back, so today, I'm using this mic that is not the mic that I am used to. So I hope the sound quality is okay. I hope everything's fine, guys. I hope we're having a good Tea Tuesdays. There's nothing I can do but hey, we out here. We really are. I hope you're having a good week so far. There are 2 weeks left until the semester's over, and honestly, good. This semester has been so difficult. Just this year in general. Sophomore year really just kicked me in the rear. Basically, at the beginning of this year, with my first semester, I did a play where I basically fell off the high horse, fell off the train, forgot my ticket, I bent down to tie my shoe, the train left without me, and I have yet to get back on said train to victory. I am stuck on this little tricycle, making my way to the finish line, and there are just booby traps in my way, and I can't make it. I can't win this race. So that's what we're dealing with. But you know what, guys? Junior year is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Apparently, it's gonna be the longest year. So my mom told me, and it does make sense. Freshman year, you don't really know what's going on. So, it's really long, and you're trying to find yourself. Sophomore year, this has felt like an eternity and a half, just because everything in my life has just been going tragically, and I'm just basking in the mess that is everything right now. So it's been going pretty slow, but 2 weeks left, and then here we are. And I don't know, junior year, I think it's going to be pretty long as well, because that's when you're trying to figure out all of your core, finish all your requirements, basically, because, I don't know about y'all, but senior year, I'm really trying to be out here taking elementary Italian and, adventure games, and just have, a cool, fun, relaxed schedule. Maybe take just 12 credits and just be, solid, because that's all you need to be a full-time student, instead of drowning in, 15, 16, 17 credits right now. So, but I'm still excited. I just like starting fresh and new. I think that's why I like New Year's and stuff. And birthdays. Because I'm that type of person who if it's Wednesday, I'm not going to start working out then. I haven't worked out all week. I need to start fresh on a Monday. You know what I mean? So I just feel with the new year, I'm that person. New year, new me. Let me get my resolutions done. On my birthday, whenever I turn older, I'm just okay. Let's be mature this year. We're 1 year older. We're really out here being an adultier adult than we used to be. So I'm that type of person. I don't know. So I'm just excited for this year to end. And just start strong. Because I feel if you really do start strong, then you just, I don't know, you're able to keep it. It's easier to just ride along and B's and then slowly make a way to an A, instead of first test getting a little 12 and then trying your hardest to climb up. It's just hard. It's good to start at a good pace. Guys, I am tired, but we are out here. Also, so today itself, I feel I had a pretty good weekend. Went to a party. That was pretty cool. Went with some friends. Backed it up a little bit. That was fun. Went to Cookout. Cookout's always good. Even though, guys, I'm literally spending money I don't have. So I was with 2 other people, right? Shout out to them. They're cute. They're great. And we all, had separate orders. And my first friend, so we did, order 1, 2, and 3. So I was 3. And then the guy was just okay, order number 1, your total's 360 something. Order number 2, 380 something. And I was okay, bet, I'm ready. And then he's order number 3, 589. I'm 5. So I'm really out here like I don't have money. I don't, I don't know why I'm just spending all this money. And like this weekend, I'm going to Busch Gardens, which is like an amusement park. If you don't know what Busch Gardens is, bought a ticket for that. Probably gonna eat at Busch Gardens, gonna get a funnel cake, because you are psychotic if you go to the amusement park and you don't get funnel cakes. Like, what's the point of even going? Honestly, just go to a park. Go swing if you're not gonna get a... Are you kidding? Funnel cakes are big. That's just like how I have a problem with people who go to movie theaters and don't have popcorn. Like, even if you don't like popcorn, you need popcorn, though. Like, you don't like it, but you need it. So, I'm just gonna ring that up for you right now, sir. Your total's already $80.61. Do you want, like, a drink? Your total will equal, like, $218.59. I just feel like you need popcorn. You need something to, like, eat while you're watching a thriller, a chick flick, a drama, a musical. Any of the above. I think you need something to eat. Guys, if you can see me right now, you'll just see that I'm more and more scooting backwards because I'm just looking at the sound waves. It really is annoying that I can't hear myself right now with this dumb microphone and this stupid setup that is broken, but I'm still trying my best to do it. It's fine. It's okay. I've already accepted the fact that my life is trash and God is just further playing with how else to ruin it. But I'm out here surviving, okay? We're broken down, but we are... What is that song? Still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Yes. So we are really out here. Guys, also, I feel like I just started off, like, running with this podcast. Can we... Let me take a break. Let me relax a little bit. Okay. Because everything that I've said thus far is not even what I plan to talk about, which, I mean, it's kind of cool, because like I always say, this is kind of gonna lead into, like, what I'm saying, but, like, I'm usually alone, and I just, like, go off on tangents, so, but it also is helpful for me to plan out what I'm gonna say in a podcast, just so there aren't points where I'm literally just, like, and, yeah, like, with a bunch of space, because I feel like that's really awkward to listen to, so I like having something to fall back on just in case. If worse comes to worse, I always say, like, if I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just gonna, like, throw out more pet peeves because I hate a lot of things. Honestly, it would make more sense for me to tell you things I like instead of what I hate, because it's a long list. But let's get into what I actually wanted to talk about, the main meat of this podcast. Don't worry. And I'm sorry I keep saying podcasts. I only have one podcast. These that I'm recording are episodes. Okay, we're getting to the meat of the episode now, and don't worry, vegans. You're welcome to enjoy it too. Okay. Love that. Love that. I do want to say, though, I have not had meat for... Okay, just gonna keep scooting back. Am I really screaming? I'm not even that loud. What was I saying? Oh, I actually stopped eating red meat. When I went to Cookout, I got a burger just because, like, chicken nuggets, we have a pass. I don't know. I just prefer fries. And even the Cookout fries, I'm not a fan. Is that an unpopular opinion? I'm not a fan. I don't know. I don't really, like, sometimes I like fast food and sometimes I don't. Like, sometimes I just, like, don't like eating because there's just nothing that I want. But I want stupid things. Like, I went to lunch in one of my dining halls and I just got a cereal and milk. Like, I'm psychotic. We already know this. But I have stopped eating red meat and I feel like so much better about myself. Why? I mean, there are a lot of reasons. Like, one, obviously, ethically, I love cows, so, like, why would I eat them? Cows are really cute, and the way that they're killed is sad. Notice I'm saying it like this, because I know it's controversial, and, like, I want you to listen to my podcast, so, not that I'm afraid to talk about controversial things, I'm just not smart enough to, have a strong opinion like something like that, and then just rat it out, you know what I mean? Like, I have friends who are vegans, and they really are, like, queens and kings out here talking about all the benefits of not eating animal products, and I'm like, oh, slay, I don't know anything about that, but, like, what you're saying is killing it, girl, boy, yes, sir, ma'am. But personally, I don't know. I know it's like unhealthy, like it can lead to high cholesterol question mark. I don't really know. You know how I wish was here? So on YouTube, okay, I don't even know if we're gonna get into the meat of this podcast, guys. Episode. I'm falling apart. It is currently 9:51 p.m. and I don't really know why I'm struggling. Maybe sleeping only 4 hours a night is getting to me. But I'm here for a good time, not a long time, so there's that. Shoot, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so on YouTube. Yeah, I have been watching, what's his name? Hold on, maybe I can pull it up. But basically, he's this like really attractive doctor, and he's, okay guys, first off, intelligence. Oh my god, intelligence is so sexy. If you know if you know things, I want you. If you know that water's H2O, heck yes, sir. No, but like if you have like passions and you what? I don't know. I just like intelligent people. I don't really know. Like smartness, education, law, business, marketing, English, science, math, other majors. I like that. I like a smart man. Okay, and I'm talking about men because like I like men, so that's why I said that. Yeah. I stan a smart man, if you will. But basically on YouTube, I've been watching, his name is Dr. Mike. He's really beautiful. And he's just, so I watched an episode where he watched Grey's Anatomy and The Good Doctor, two shows I've never watched. I don't watch TV, I just watch YouTube. So there's that. But he was watching that because he was, like, people in the comments were like, oh, can you, like, react to these and say if they're truthful in, like, what they're doing, like, with the practices. And guys, it's so hot. Oh my god. Like, he'll just be watching it and then he'll pause it and he'll just be like, yeah, the fermentary gland actually means this. And when you put pressure on the vein, you can actually, like, help the trachea. All of this is nonsense, what I just said. So neuro, biochem, psych, majors, yikes, don't come for me. Don't come for me in the comments. I don't know what I'm saying. But the way he was explaining it, like, it was so attractive. And I'm like, how do you know? Like, I know obviously he has like a degree, like a PhD and everything, but still, like, that's another fear I have. Okay, guys, I think I'm coming to terms with the fact that this episode is just gonna be me rambling, and none of it's gonna make sense. So, like, hi, like, we're in the middle and I still don't know what I'm gonna call this. If you read the title of this and what you're listening to is not what you expected, I apologize. I'm not okay. I don't think I'm okay right now. Like, someone asked me if I was okay and I'm just like, I don't know. Like, okayness okayness is subjective. Like, I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm also sober. Like, I'm fine, but I'm also not. So going back to Dr. Mike and, like, how he's, like, really intellectual, one of my fears is just that I'm not gonna be as smart as them. So I'm obviously not doing, like, science or anything like that. Like, my major is sociology. Don't even talk to me about that. I'm kind of sad by it. It's something I really fell into because my school doesn't have the major that I want. I've talked about this to multiple people, so I think you're tired of me saying it, but I will continue to say it until the day I graduate, that this is not the school for me, and I am very unhappy, and yet I'm not going to transfer because I hate myself. So I feel like even though when I get my degree, I'm not going to know things. Like, because I learn theories and stuff, but I can't just, like, rat it out in a conversation. Like, my mind doesn't work like that. Like, how my man's Dr. Mike was saying it, like, while he was watching, he was fully paused the video. Yeah, actually, what he just said is incorrect. Whenever you do apply pressure to the neck, you can actually break that, like, and I'm just like, Is there a study guide for life that I have not found on Quizlet? Like, is no one sharing the link? Like, how are people so smart? I don't get it. I really don't get it. But I'm trying my best out here. I really am. I'm just taking it day by day, actually. So, well, I guess halfway through. Let me try to get into what I actually wanted to talk about. On a whole other note, so today's been like, I don't know. Today's been a day for me. Like, I started off, well, I don't really want to, how do I want to go about this? I'll start with this. Every day, I feel it's getting harder and harder for me to like people. Hear me out. I know. I'm sounding like a misanthrope. Yes, guys, so I learned that vocab word in like high school in like a vocab book, and I was like, I've always wanted to use that. As a misanthrope, I believe it is a person who hates other people. Let me just check that real quick. So I'm really, yep. Misanthrope, a person who dislikes humankind and avoids human society. Well, geez, avoids human society. Okay, I would say I'm to that extreme yet. But basically, I went to an event today where I had to be with a group of people. And as loud and as extra and as peppy and happy as I seem over the podcast, even though today you might be like, "Ooh, girl, like, you're falling apart. Are you really all those things?" Naturally, yes, I am. Like, it wouldn't seem like I am someone who was very uncomfortable in groups. And, like, it's something that I'm still trying to come to terms with. And, like, that's why it's so hard for me to, like, say no and, like, not want to do things. Because, like, on one hand, I'm like, I know this is going to suck, like, being in this group situation. But on the other hand, I'm like, I have intense FOMO. And that really is due to social media, guys. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't want to miss out. Like, what if it's fun? And, like, girl, I know that I am watching my soul in another universe. And I'm just telling myself, like, girl, you know it's not going to be fun. Like, why you going? You hurting the both of us, honestly and truly. And I know. So I had to be in a group, and, like, it sucked because either people were, like, talking to, like, their, like, best friend who, like, somehow, by God's way, like, they were able to, like, be partnered with their friend, and, like, yay for you, can't relate. And, like, other people were just, like, walking alone. And granted, yes, okay, I could have started a conversation. But do you know how hard that is for me? Someone who speaks like this and, like, as extra as I do, like, talking to, like, some shy, like, girl in the corner, like, it just won't work. So I don't know how to change myself in order to, like, I don't know. I feel like it's very hard for me to do that. Because I also don't want to, like, not be genuine to myself. Because here is a huge point that I wanted to get to. Genuineness. Being genuine is one, well, loyalty is, like, the top of my values. Because people just never seem to be loyal to me. So that's really important to me. And two, it's really genuineness. So, okay, guys. Let's imagine, all right? Most of you guys, I feel, have probably gone through, we're all in a group, let's get to know each other by, like, icebreakers or stuff, right? Maybe freshman year, or maybe you're a new student at a school, and, like, everyone, you're a new student, and you do the only icebreaker. Miriam, what are you saying? Like, everyone, it's like a new year, and, like, the teacher wants to do icebreakers, okay? Imagine that situation. I hate icebreakers. I said it, and I know all of y'all believe this too. If you like icebreakers, I need to sip my tea right. How do you like icebreakers? They're dumb. Okay? They're stupid. You're sitting in a group with people, and by them telling you a fun fact that they've traveled to 4 countries, okay, Kayla, I don't care. I really don't care that you've been to the Netherlands, the Bahamas, wow, what are other countries? England, and Belgium. Is the Netherlands a country? Or is that in a... Shoot. See, I'm like, I love intellectual people, and then catch me out here. Wait, Netherlands. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Holland. Wait, what? The Netherlands. Oh, informally known as Holland is a country in Western Europe. So yeah. Okay, Kayla, I don't care that you went to the Netherlands, okay? I don't care. Like, that's not gonna make me be friends with you. And honestly, I'm gonna forget that fact as soon as we go back to our rooms. Like, I don't care. And, like, it's a joke on, like, Tumblr, but I really do think it's real. Like, with the people you're really close with now, you'll be knowing the wildest things about them. Like, the things they did, like, in the basement with, like, this group of people and, like, substances and, like, maybe they killed a man once. I don't know. But you know these things, okay? Maybe they have, like, skeletons in their closet. I don't know. You know these things, and then you're just, like, scrolling through their photos, and you just, like, gasp, and you're like, you have a dog? Like, I saw that post like that on Tumblr, and I'm like, but it really be like that, though. Like, you know the craziest things about people, and yet the smallest, like, details you don't know, and I just think it's so fun. And then when you're already close with them, then you start to learn those, like, things. Like, I was talking to, like, one of my best friends on this campus, and I was like, oh, like, should I just do a cartwheel right now? And she's just like, LOL, you know how to do a cartwheel? And I was like, I know how to do, like, a back handspring. Like, I was a gymnast. And she was shook. And I was like, yeah, girl. And it's such, like, a small thing. So I think that's, like, really funny how, I just think it's hilarious how we're just learning these things about people. Like, oh, yeah, I have, like, 2 guinea pigs. Okay, Kyle. And first off, I don't even like animals, so, like, your fact doesn't even really resonate with me, truly. And I don't need to hear it. I really don't need to hear it. You know the only question that's important? You know the only question I will allow? Are you single or not? Okay? That's all I need to know. And if you are single, are you looking? Okay? I just want those answers for research. Those are the only questions I need. That's it. I don't care what your favorite food is. I don't care how your summer vacation was. I don't care what your shoe size is. I don't care about your funnest fun fact because it's not fun for me. Listening to you, it's not fun. I don't like it. Do I sound like Satan right now? I don't want to learn anything about you and I hate happiness. No, but, like, what I'm getting to and, like, connecting it to genuineness. So earlier today, I was with a group, right? And we all had to introduce ourselves. And, like, what we had to say was very open-ended. We basically had to ask, like, what our favorite icebreaker was and then answer that, right? And I was just so annoyed because, okay. Sure, some people were being genuine, but it didn't feel that way to me. And I don't really think it's hard to pick up on fakeness. Like, I really don't. If you're good at social cues, which honestly some people are not, but I feel like I am because, I don't know, I feel like I am able to pick up on social cues a lot. Like, even if I'm talking to someone and, like, just a shift of their eyes, I'm just like, okay, like, I should stop. Well, maybe I'm, like, too extreme. Let me not use me as an example, actually. But I feel like it's not hard to pick up on social cues. And, like, if you're being fake, I know you're being fake, okay? I know. So some people, I just feel like they were trying so hard to be funny, and they weren't. And that's awkward. And they should stop. They really should stop. Like what I said, for example, introduced myself, said my major and everything, and my favorite icebreaker question, I was like, so my favorite icebreaker is, like, what your favorite app is, and I always say Instagram because I get more followers. LOL, follow me, and I always follow back. You know, quick, easy, and that's honestly, like, truthful about me, very real. Like, I love Instagram. If you're listening to this and you don't follow my Instagram, like, honestly, wow. Because that would mean that, like, I don't really know you that well. So, like, hey, thanks for, like, coming on. It's at Miriam Samaki, MYRIAM, and then Samaki, SAMAKE. Follow me on Instagram. I follow back always, unless your pictures are looking trash, I won't. But that's just what I said, and, like, obviously I got laughs because I'm hilarious. But other people, I feel like they were just doing the most. Like, if I took a shot for every Vine, every person who mentioned, like, I love Vines and this is a Vine that, like, represents me, or, like, okay, if I was a meme, I would be this one. I would be dead on the floor because I would have drunk so much. I don't know how to phrase that, but, like, I would be very intoxicated, okay? I'd be very intoxicated because so many people did that. And, like, obviously I'm not psychotic in this. Like, I love Vines and I love memes a lot, and, like, GIFs and stuff, I send them to my friends all the time and I receive them all the time and I'm tagged in them. Like, Vines and GIFs are really coming through in my life, but, like, it's very fake when you are trying to bring it up and be funny. Like, one girl was like, yeah, so, like, how I would describe my life in a Vine is, like, do you know the boy with the avocado who's like, it's an avocado thing? Like, you guys know that Vine. Obviously, everyone knows that Vine because it's the most basic Vine. Really. And then she was like, and I always hope that, my parents will, like, buy me an avocado, but it hasn't happened yet. And, like, girl, what? Really? What? And then what was another one? Like, someone was saying, like, oh, if I was a meme, it would be, like, the afraid, like, I don't really know even what the animal is, but it's like a monkey or like a cat, and it's like white, and it just has its hands up, and it's just like, what? It's just like the what meme or whatever, and she did it, and, like, everyone laughed, and I'm just like, haha, cute. I don't know, I just get really uncomfortable when everyone is laughing at something and I don't find it funny, because then I look like the mean, like, rude-faced person who, like, doesn't want to be in the room. Which, like, yikes. Kinda true. LOL. But, like, I don't want to be that person, and yet you're putting me in this position, Jessica, because you want an avocado for Christmas. Buy an avocado. They're not that expensive. Go get your own avocado. Wrap it up. Open it and say that Vine. Do it. And then upload it to Vine too, okay? See how many hits you get, really. It's not funny. Also, why are people, like, out here quoting the most basic... Oh, another Vine that someone quoted was and they were roommates. Oh my god, and they were roommates. Like, you know, that one, that Vine. Everyone knows all these Vines. Can you do something, like, the Vines that no one really knew? Like, can you be out here and be, like, a really Vine stan? Like, I know a lot of Vines because, like, that's all I did. Like, I would just, like, be in my bed and just scrolling through my explore page, and then I would, like, click on people, scroll all the way to their, like, oldest, and, like, scroll back up and then see who they're tagged in, also comment and, like, rate those, and then look at those, and then be like, oh, but, like, they're also commenting on, like, this person, so let me look at these Vines. Like, I was really out here being a Vine stan, a Vine queen, if you will, a Vine ruler. And yet, y'all really listening to the simplest Vines that are always the first in Vine compilations on YouTube, and you're like, no, like, I love Vine. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't, and you never will, because Vine is dead, and you were never a part of it, okay? Sorry. Go eat your avocado somewhere else. Am I being too mean, guys? I don't know. So, like, what was I saying with this? And, like, genuineness. So, like, it was just very fake to me. So it's like that mixed in with the fact that I already don't thrive in groups because, well, I don't really know why I don't. Like, I just shut down. Like, with one or two people, I'm, like, good. But then, like, when it's more than that, I really just, like, close up and, like, hide. And I want to talk and things, but, like, everyone's talking over each other. And then I'm just, like, my body actually does not let me say anything. My body's like, no, like, please, I'm scared, like, I don't want to do this. And it's the worst feeling in the world, guys. It really is. I don't know, like, to all the extroverts out there, you probably don't know what this feels like, and, like, lucky to you, because, like, it does suck a lot. But, like, to the introverts, like, maybe you can relate. It's just, like, it's, like, for me, it's just, like, a knot in my throat where I'm just, like, looking at everyone and they're all, like, talking and, like, chiming in, and I really want to, and I'm just like, I don't know what to say. Like, I I don't like match any of these like personalities or anything. Like I really can't do that. So I don't know. I really don't know. And that's why, well, I do want to say too, like whenever I say like I don't have many friends or like I'm always alone, keep it in mind, I don't think I've ever been like upset by it. Like when I say that, it's never been a negative thing at all. And like maybe in the past it was. I don't think on any of the episodes I've recorded I've said it as a negative. If I have, I apologize. I didn't mean for it to. It's not a negative to me at all. Like, let me see if I can like. Oh, I don't think I'll find this, but I like favorited some quote about like being alone, and like it is really, like I do genuinely like it a lot. Just, I don't know. Being content with yourself is so important. And I already like went over that. Oh, here we go. Here's the quote. Oh, it's by Oscar Wilde. Okay. So the quote is, I think it's very healthy to spend time alone. You need to know how to be alone and not be defined by another person. And I really do think that's true. Like, I'm really happy that I feel like if people were to describe, well, let me try to be humble. Sit down. Like, let me try to be humble with this. But I really do feel like if people were to describe me, words like extra and loud and passionate and like queen and like things like that, like people would say, and like I know like that's all me. That's all. Well, I do have my like partner in crime. She's an absolute babe. I'm gonna try to get her on a podcast probably next week, guys. She's an absolute babe, and we're just like a hype duo together. But like there are times where we are separated. Shock, because like we're usually together, but like there are times where we are apart, and like I'm still able to be like as loud and as vibrant and like passionate as I am even with her, and like it just makes me happy that like that's who I am, and like I don't need anyone. Obviously I like spending time with people, but like one or two people for like a small amount of time, and then I can go on my like walks alone and listen to music. That's just the type of person I am, and that's that. And I never thought that would be the person I am, even though I should have. I really should have. Cause like I was always shy. Like I don't know if y'all know this, but I was very shy until about 4th grade. Like literally not joking. So in classrooms, obviously you have like rows. So let's say, I don't think I've ever said this on a podcast. Oh my, in an episode, Miriam, I swear you need to go to bed. I don't think I've ever said this in an episode, but like usually classrooms have rows, right? Do you know how a classroom is set up? Yes. Okay. So I literally, no joke, would pull a chair out from like the last row and make my own row like in the back. Like I was extremely shy, and like one thing that actually happened where my mom was like so upset. So like in basketball, I played basketball as a child. I was on the Ladybugs team. We were really cute. We weren't that good, but like we had fun. And it was our awards night, and like usually how it goes is the coach will say what? The coach will be like, okay, so this person does this, this, and this, and that winner is blank. And like, you know, that's how they usually like start it. So the coach was like, this person doesn't speak. And everyone turned and looked at me. And my mom just like looked down as was like so annoyed. And I'm just like, can I have my award? That like so sad. I can't believe I like never spoke. Cause like you knew back then I would have probably killed it. Like, just being my, like, queen self as, like, an 8-year-old girl. I missed out. But, like, hey, I think that's why I'm compensating now by screaming at people in the streets. Because I didn't have that. And then in 5th grade, 4th grade? Yeah. In 4th grade, I started, like, public speaking and things like that. And I really discovered, like, this is my niche. Like, I feel like this is my talent. And I love doing this. I love being on stage. And I feel like I do have a voice that should be heard. Maybe not necessarily because it's correct. Maybe not necessarily that it's gonna be informative and like teach you something, but more so that I hope I'm like a relatable voice and a voice that you can like laugh with and I don't know, like be entertaining, I guess. Because that's all I really want to be. I just want to entertain and like life is short, guys. Life is really short. I just want to be happy and like make people smile. Because in this world, you don't see a lot of that. Like people are just like stressed and depressed and it's like really sad. I'm like, girl, I feel that too. Like just last week, I was like crying in my room. Like we all go through it. But if there are days where like, what am I even saying? What am I saying? I just want to be a positive light in a cave. So that's why I'm really pushing this podcast and like, I don't really know what else I can like do, but I feel like I should post this on like Facebook, but like, do I want my mom listening and then just like her hearing that I just eat like fast food and that I hate, well, she already knows that I don't like it here. So like, there's that. But like, I don't know. I'm just gonna like push it. Cause this is really the best thing that I feel like I've done at my college campus so far. I am only a sophomore, so I still have a lot of time to like really get into things. Next year, I'm actually hoping to start up a speech team because we do have we do have a debate team, but we don't have a speech team. And like, that's what I did in high school. And like, I loved it. So I'm really hoping to do that. But like, this podcast does mean a lot to me. Like everything that I just talked about, like, I don't know, just having a platform where I can just let loose and just say anything that comes to mind. And I'm really sorry that this episode didn't really make sense. I really went in like just fully sprinting in the opposite direction. So I think I gotta go. I gotta find my map and get right back on track because this episode was a lot, but I did want to do these weekly. So I can't skip out on my days. I can't skip out on my beautiful listeners. Shout out again. Lots of love to all of you listening. I really, truly, truly, truly do appreciate it. Just know that whenever we're famous, guys, I will remember all of you at the beginning who were here for me. All of you who just like give me all these positive things. Like I love you a lot. Like I do get texts from people like talking about my podcast and like people one person was just like, yeah, I met this like one guy today and he was just like, oh, I heard that you were checking out a microphone for like a podcast. Like, what is it about? Like, what is it? And I'm just like, like I'm trying my best to like be out there and like to make something of myself. I'm trying to be someone in a world where it's hard to do that. But we're gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, guys. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be nice to like accept an Oscar one day, guys, and just like listen back to this. And like on an April 15th, 2018, a 19-year-old Miriam Samaki was like, she's gonna be someone one day. And look at her now. She is. So thank you for my Oscar. And to anyone else who has dreams out there, follow them and go with a full heart and know that you can do it. You have to just believe in yourself and just dream big. Like my dad always says, shoot for the stars. No. Guys, oh no, I messed it up. Oh God, that was going to be so cute. Okay, rewind. Inspirational. I was saying all this inspirational stuff. And guys, like my dad always said, shoot for the moon. Because even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Alright guys, I'm going to go because I'm psychotic and I have lost it. I hope this episode was somehow coherent for you. Thank you again for listening, everyone. Tune in next week. I hope you have an amazing week, that you are listening to this, an amazing day, an amazing hour, an amazing minute. Every part, I hope it's great. And yes, just cherish everything that you have, guys. Absolutely everything. Life is beautiful. It is. It is. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. Bye.